Greetings, I'm CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies 2. The zombies strike back. And last time I went on a whole gem quest tangent, and it was dumb. And I hated it. I hated it with a passion. I didn't hate the reward. The reward was quite nice. I was just annoyed that it seemed like it was all actual levels. They didn't create any special levels for it like they do when you get the special plants. So it was a little bit lame. And now I was like, should I have even showed it due to it being a little bit lame? I think something leveled up also. But that's that. We're gonna level up the old 3-peater. Now it'll be even more powerful as I don't use it. And I probably won't, let's be honest. I'm not gonna probably remember to use the damn thing. So, let's do the pinata. Hopefully you can't hear my dog eating in the background, but you might be able to. And if that's the case, I assure you it's normal. Because we're all tubes. Oh, this is a beach stage plant. So this thing, and it's possible I haven't showed this before, but I bet I have. It's a, it's like this weird alligator. I don't remember what it's called. It's called Weird Alligator. When it's away, it shoots something that I believe is a pea's worth of damage. It's not very powerful. But if something gets close to it, it goes rom 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 rom, and does a lot of damage. Now, I think they gave it to me specifically, yeah, because it can kill all the ferrets. If you remember, the knockback char guards also kill ferrets very effectively. So it looks like this entire pinata stage is a anti-ferret extravaganza, which is alright. There's a lot of ferrets there. So if I can just release the ferrets farther away, the char guards and stuff can probably take care of them. Oh, I shouldn't release that there. Oh, crap. Emergency! Emergency! Oh, no, down there, too? Nope, not in time. Well, this stage seems like it's going to be highly annoying, and I'm probably going to screw it up. So, there's tons of them over there. Oh, God. Not again. Ah! Just defending top by the skin of my teeth. The citrons are not enough. Here, protect. There it. Ah! Oh no. This might be it. Alright, nope. Survive one more. You, stop it. Ah! This isn't... Alright, I think I'm good, actually. If these guys are the last ones, I'm fine. So, oh no. They weren't the last ones. Alright, you made me do it, you jerks. Release your dumb things and I kill them all. Kill them all. Pow! What a waste of resources. There. That was annoying. That was an annoying stage. I disliked it. Ooh, the unicorn horn is mine. I really should always go in the corner. That used to be my policy. It seemed like there was a higher chance that the costume reward would appear in the corner, and then I stopped doing it. Well, I guess we're gonna activate all these wonderful children. Plant babies. Plant baby children. Very good. And why'd you put me here, guys? That ain't where I was. I guess they put me in the last stage that I did. The Dark Ages! Because it's medieval, and also there's no sun. Dark Ages. Bam. You understand. Stage 1. Whoa there! Who dimmed the lights? No one, User Dave. We've simply arrived in the Dark Ages. Sounds gloomy to me. Indeed. According to my research, a plague has swept this era. Also, sun no longer falls from the sky. Well, we need someone to brighten this place up. I've got it. We need sun shrooms. These guys not only know how to turn a frown upside down, they make more sun as they grow. Great guys, very talented. This is a plant from the first game. Unlike when I said the homing thistle was from the first game and people correctly told me that no, that was the cattail. Which is kind of like saying the pea shooter was in the first game when there was only a repeater in the first game. Like, they work similarly, but they're not precisely the same plant. Plus, the cattail was a water-only plant, so that was also different mechanically, even. And there's... Cattail was a weird-ass plant, to be honest. It turned a non-combat plant into a combat plant. Also, the gold bloom, I have to say, is gonna like slightly break these stages, because the entire conceit of this stage is that it's hard to get sun at the beginning, and the gold bloom just, you know, spits in the eye of that concept. Also, grave busters are useful again. These are gravestones. I should have gotten some. But yeah, at the beginning, you use mushrooms instead of sunflowers for the simple reason that they only cost 25 sun. Now, they only give 25 sun, but you can see how you can set up a sun grid a lot faster with just them. Whoops, almost set up a lawnmower. Whereas before, like, you had to rely on sun falling from the sky to help you with the higher level, you know, sun grid plants. However, this thing just grew, you know, it's bigger than this plant. And now the bigger plant produces the same amount that a normal sunflower would. So it'll give me 50 next time it gives it to me. If it ever starts being stingy, there we go. And then it will grow one more time, and it will give me 75 sun. So that's how all that works. Let's stop being weird. I just wanted to, you know, show how normal stages progress without something crazy like the gold bloom by not building it immediately. Again, the other thing is that those little, the gravestones with sun give you sun. That's another way you get sun early on. So it's just the gold bloom is going to destroy everything that the stage held dear and made unique by giving me a crap ton of sun at the beginning, whereas before that was not an option back in the day. Just couldn't do it like that. Not that anything matters in this stage. In fact, maybe I should just not take the gold bloom unless it's hard. I might make a self-imposed rule, because I'm a self-imposed rule kind of guy. I like to live by the skin of my teeth, and have skin on my teeth, where most people just have enamel. I have skin, and I live by it. That's the type of guy I am. Action-oriented. Meat on teeth, I don't even know what the skin of your teeth means. Maybe because you bite something? You bite something to hang on to, like, a cliff, and you're biting skin, and that's how you're holding yourself up from falling the cliff. Is that what the skin of my teeth means? I don't know. This demands investigation. Just not now. There we are. Well, that gold bloom rule isn't in effect right now. Bling, 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 bling. And fire, and fire, and fire. It is the Dark Ages, and it is a dark and stormy night. And that dark and stormy night is electrifying everything that moves. Unless they're a plant. Those plants are technically moving. This guy's moving. He's got the shifty eyes. He's like a child hiding in a fake Stregonona cauldron. Sometimes you gotta make a reference that only you understand, because it was directly from your life. Alright, defeat basic Lost City zombies. That's, weird that I've killed some of them, because none of them were here. Sunshroom, a plant that I wish I've had since the beginning. I like using this plant occasionally, even when there is sun falling from the sky. Because you just set up 2 rows of these, they're better than double sunflowers, right? Am I doing that wrong? I'm wrong. They're better than 1 row of double sunflowers. So, I mean, unless I'm still wrong. I think I'm right, though. And, you know, you can set them up really quick. So in the stages where you need quick sun, they're still good because they're designed for that. I really like them. It's like, even more so, I'll probably never use a sunflower ever again. Oh, and unlock a sunshroom was a quest. Give me that 100 gold. Give me them sunshroom seeds, but not as many as I would like. Maybe they really have decreased the amount of seeds that you get by average. Huh. Maybe people are leveling up too fast. I kind of want to try this really quick, because last time I got a whole bunch of seeds for the sunflower, which I just said I'm never going to use. Is this the same thing? But I want a different premium plant. Oh my god, it is a different premium plant. They're giving me a level 12 bloomerang, which is crazy pants. So it looks like at this level, the bloomerang starts like throwing actual weird discs out, like the animation's different. Let's see here. Look at those discs. Oh my god, and the discs bounce back and forth? This is crazy. Let's see if they give me a bunch of bloomerang seeds, because I think that's how this works. Try a leveled up plant for free. It's crazy. Alright, a few coins. Yep, there it is, 7. Well, on the way to leveling up to level 3. Very nice. So I would, again, do those. They're worth it. If they're for the plant that you like. Yeah, these are all weird. I must have played while that was still up and killed a few zombies in the Mayan place. Weird. Unless they were in the Pinata event, that's what it was. Alright. So enough distractions, which there have been many. Let's try to actually go on to the next one. So, yeah, I think I'm going to ditch the gold bloom for a little bit. Just so, you know, things still proceed correctly. But I am going to remember to bring this good old boy. Because this will be the last time he ever becomes useful. There's no other... The music's gone. We're not doing this again. That really is frustrating, I have to say. But hopefully airplane mode will save me. It doesn't seem to anymore, but maybe it'll help a little bit. So yeah, Gravebuster. We got little mini shrooms. So that's always a pleasure. And, I mean, what else would be appropriate for this level? Maybe, maybe good old Robin Bloomerang will like to shine as it can go through things. It's just, since I'm doing these in order, everything's so weird now. Maybe I'll just even take you. I don't know. I'm not gonna get a ton of sun, I have to remember that. So low key is usually better. But, yeah, no, it's just, the game is so different playing it this way. Like, even when I was playing in order, when it first came out, it was totally different because the order was different and certain plants weren't out. And not having certain plants definitely changes your playstyle. Here. I wasn't gonna not have the music for the first time I went to this stage, really. Well, I guess the second time. Couldn't even hear the music. So, these little mushrooms will likely be bequeathed to me very soon. They are amazing due to the fact that they take no sun to make. They have a pretty fast recharge time. So you can make them when you have 0 sun. They are the only attacking plant, to the best of my knowledge, that is that case. There are some stunning plants that have 0, but, yeah. Plus, they're a little bit leveled up. So they're going to be a little bit stronger than they would be, during, you know, some other playthroughs, or when I first played the game and there weren't levels. Like, I always got to remember this. This has been way easier this time than the first time I played this. However, the first 3 stages were not easier. And I think that's because of the leveling up of the plants. They kind of, changed the difficulty. And I guess it's for the better, because this game really... It had stages that, like, they didn't want you to win. They wanted you to fail so that you'd buy their stuff, which is pretty much the mobile, modus operandi, is make things just difficult enough that someone's going to be frustrated and buy something to help you. Well, whatever. I've totally fallen into, like, the horrible mobile game rabbit hole, and I don't like it. But I'm not really spending money on it, because I have a thing where I don't think I should buy power. I explained it with this game, but it's the same with other games, too. Like, I don't like the idea of buying something to make myself better. I feel like I should earn it. If I get a premium currency in-game, then I'll buy the thing that'll make me more powerful because I earned it in-game. Yeah. Now, I've shown this during Pinata events, but the other reason that these little mushrooms are really cool is that if you use a plant food on them, all of them activate. And if you get 3 of them hitting a zombie, that's enough to wreck a lot of things. It's definitely enough to destroy a Buckethead, because one of them's enough to destroy a Buckethead. So you get to, like, majorly damaging, Gargantor. I still don't remember what those things are called, but I know they're not called Gigantors. I just like calling them Gigantors because of the cartoon Gigantor. So I might continue. Even though I don't remember that much about that cartoon, besides the, you know, really cheesy 80s theme song. Gigantor, the space-age robot, he's at your command. It was just this little kid that had a robot, and the robot would fight things, like Godzillas and whatnot. It was great. I approved of it. Though it was probably terrible. It was like a weird 70s cartoon that would be on really early on Cartoon Network. So, I mean, feels like this shouldn't be this easy, but I have to remember this is the second stage. Also, those little mushrooms will die. They have a lifespan. If you don't use a plant food on them, they will start to disappear. You saw they started blinking, so they gave them some severe advantages to make up for the fact that they don't cost anything. But you use a plant food, they all refresh, and it's fine. And leveling up increases their lifetime before they end up dying. So I'm actually producing a crap ton of sun now compared to what I'm using. Because again, sunstreams are great. They also have a limited range, you might have noticed. They don't shoot the entire screen. And this should decimate them. Look at this. Yep. Those were bucket heads we just saw falling to the little mushrooms. And how you like it. Also, I used this. There's a reason to bring it. There. But chuff. There we go. The little mushroom that could and can and will is now mine. There's certainly stages where I would have brought this thing if I had it. How? That's gotta be a glitch, right? You know I didn't destroy any of those. No, I'm not complaining. They want to give me free seeds. I'm never gonna turn down free seeds. 75 to get to that level. Good God, man. What? Can anyone explain this? I'm asking this. I don't care how long it takes for me to post this. It's probably only going to be about a week or two. Probably not even that, because I'm not very backlogged right now. In fact, I have nothing. There've been 2 episodes I haven't released. Or just 1, maybe even. But why are they giving me credit for this? You saw it before, right? I haven't not recorded anything that I did. I killed some Egyptian zombies. I didn't kill these guys. Is this a glitch? I don't understand. Oh well. Very weird. Alright, I mean, none of these are even close to leveling, so whatever. Plus, I get the mushroom, alright. Just give me all the accolades. All the pinatas. Look at all that. What is in these pinatas? Is it just confetti in the pinatas? Because that's kind of lame. Alright. Ooh! Oh my god, that's a huge deal. Because I've already gotten a bonus of the gold bloom. And this thing can actually level up now. So that's great. I think the only thing that levels up with the gold bloom is time that it refreshes. So I'm going to try not to use the gold bloom, as I mentioned, but for later stages, that's going to come up. No, that was a non-video ad that did not turn off my thing. So I'm not taking the gold bloom, but... Pew! So now it'll recharge a few seconds faster. What I am taking is not the cauliflower power that will always mock me for not being able to take it. Unless I spend the actual money. We'll take you, and we'll take the Grave Bastard. And... kind of want to make it lightning. I don't know why. It's not going to be effective, but I want it. We'll take you. We'll take... I don't know. I don't care. We'll just take things. Let's go. Now, I was just talking with my girlfriend. I mentioned that I was going to play on the Dark Age stages, and she's like, wait, wasn't that way earlier? And it was. This was the 4th stage to be released. And it was not the 4th stage in difficulty. So that's why it's in a different position. I'm playing by difficulty of stages as shown by jalapenos. So, this is another thing that's great about the mushrooms. Use a plant food on them. Not only will they give you a bunch of sun, just like all producing plants that do that, but it also grows to full, and will now produce 75 sun already, which is great. Also, I didn't even mention it, I destroyed a gravestone and it had a green thing on it. Those give you plant food, which allowed me to do that early. So let me just set up my insane grid of lightning that I set it to do on... I'm still not exactly sure. I'm still not exactly sure why I've decided to do this, but I do want it. And also, we have a powered-up infinite, which makes a wall across the entire stage. However, all zombies that attacked it break that temporary wall, and then if there's not an actual physical and infinite next to it, it's just gonna mosey on past. But, for now, it's all good. Maybe we'll put mines behind the infinites. Ooh. So, unlike in the Egyptian stage, gravestones can kind of just pop up due to the souls of the undead underneath from the plague. Also, during waves, sometimes any gravestones that are still active that you haven't destroyed either with plants or with whatchamacallits gravebusters can spawn zombies. So you generally want to take care of that sooner than I did. Or with, you know, plants that actually make sense, as opposed to just relying on lightning reeds for no good reason. This plant's actually pretty good for taking out gravestones if you have time. I mean, I'm just kind of being mean with this infinite at this point. But, it could potentially take out, you know, 7 gravestones, I guess, if it was positioned right. No, it could take out 8, because it could be here, and then this entire block could be... In fact, it's currently taking out 5 right now. So, Snapdragon is a good grave clearer for this stage. Just bringing a cherry bomb, also a good idea if you want to kill graves, because you can just smash them all. You know. Oh. Oh, they broke one of my walls. Unacceptable, eh? A bunny hop? Take that. Alright. Feel the power of the storm! The oncoming lightning strikes shall rend your flesh from your bones. Also, you can use the infinite to be really douchey and stop any zombies from, like, walking on the stage. That thing's, wavering. There's more. It looks like there's more than one wall of infinite that's keeping that guy back. Pow! That's your reward. You finally got past it. And he's still alive. That infinite is... did I even show an infinite going down before? I don't know if any zombie ever got past any of my infinites. And I think I explained how it worked, but I don't think I showed it. Yeah. So the infinite's been destroyed, right? But you notice it's still there. The base is still there. It's still pulsing. Eventually, the infinite will just pop back up. Boom. Infinite is back. That's why it's called the infinite. It has infinite health, unless you destroy the base. Because it actually does have health, guys. It actually does. This is a trick. Also, you don't eat my mushroom. Pow. I was just playing with you. I just randomly checked how long I've been recording in the middle of that. Ooh, oh my god, the Foom Shroom. This is another one that I would have loved to have from the beginning. The Foom Shroom, really good plant, always. Like, some plants just aren't as useful afterwards that are, like, stage-specific, but this one's, like, always great. And it was in the original game, too. Data suggests the Dark Ages were a time of intellectual decline and moral confusion. Perhaps now is a good time to call upon the persuasive powers of the Hypno Shroom. Good idea, Penny. We'll convert the wicked Dark Age style. Deploy the shroom and the zombies won't know what bit them. Until they see that it was their fellow zombies, then, mind blown. So this is the first time that they introduced the Hypno Shroom, was in this stage. It was also, if I remember correctly, in the first game. However, you couldn't turn anyone into a Gigantor, the space age robot. But, you guys are already quite familiar, if you've watched my LP, because I bought this thing for gems. And oh boy, was I happy when they decided to make it be purchasable by gems, because it was not originally purchasable by gems. You had to pay actual money for it. It was a premium plant that they declassified. I don't know what else to put that. Hypnotized zombies, I do believe, will eat gravestones for you, which is very nice. Now, if I just had a little bit more time, I could have turned the Hypno Shroom into a plant-fooded Hypno Shroom, like I'm gonna do right now, and get a Space Age robot. But, you know, regular zombie will be fine. He's uncontested right now. And, uh-oh, Necromancy. Necromancy means that guys are gonna come up from the grave. And he's interrupting his nice grave munching. No, he killed him. But he took damage for it. So that's fine. Now, even though he's taking a bunch of damage, I guess I'm going to turn him to my side. Speed up. Yeah, let's put these... There's no reason to have them that far back. That was kind of ridiculous of me. In fact... I'm sorry I screwed up. There you go. It's just, if you turned them into a Gigantor, it's beneficial for them to be as far back as possible, because they'll be on the screen for longer. And then they can kill more zombies as they're walking through. And that needs to go, so I need the plant food. Alright. Buckethead versus Buckethead. Gigantor versus you all. And he's dead. Apparently zombies that have been turned do more damage, because the same type of zombie will always lose against a possessed version of itself. Even if there's not plants backing him up. There's plants backing him up, obviously, but I was reading that online. So I don't know exactly how much more damage it does than the regular zombie, but it definitely does more. It's like each bite counts for more. There you go. Turn back. Just use a plant food on you directly now, that'd be great. The mushroom just grows inside of him and explodes. Alright, charge up. And I feel like they're purposefully giving me a lot of plant food so you can experiment with turning these guys giant. Because look at all this is insane. Instead, though, I mean, I'm not going to use all of it to just convert people. Might as well just outright kill a few guys, right? I think outright killing people is a responsible choice. There we are. Oh, come on. Go. Ah, screw it. Yeah! There we go. And everyone's on my side, so the stage is over. Oh, well, I got an imp. Great. Great use. No matter, though, the Foom Shroom is mine. Look at his determination. He knows what's up. We're gonna go here, because I believe that entitles me to another pinata. The stage is also great. You get so many plants so quick. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's a special thing I need to do to stop my microphone from, like, making that horrible noise that it made a few episodes ago, and I didn't do it, so for all I know, it's been doing that the whole time. Which would be really horrible. But, guess we'll find out. No use worrying about it until I look at the things. Oh, that's horrible. I'm lucky I even get a chance to record right now. I'm at my girlfriend's parents' house. It's a little bit harder to record. So next we got the Sunbeam. Beam. So they just played the ad that turns my music off, so I'm a bit worried. I'm afraid the Dark Ages are giving me a bad case of the vapors. User Dave, the vapors are no longer considered a real ailment. But I believe Foom Shroom will be of use here. His vapors are quite real and provide a distinct advantage against the right zombie opponents. Foom-tastic! Let's give the zombies a case of the vapors instead. Yep. Music's off, alright. Screw it. I'll just make more work for myself later and add things in post. I think I'm going to end the recording after... this is so disheartening that happens, I have to say. Okay, Jester zombies have been introduced. They are a problem. A problem that can be completely destroyed by Foom Shrooms. They can be destroyed by Snapdragons. They can be destroyed by Bonk Choys. So, we'll do all those. Gotta find an appropriate... Screw it, I'm so angry about the music being turned off, I'm taking the Gold Bloom. What are you gonna do about it, game? Let's take this. Oh, I want spikes of some kind. Also. Yup. Alright, and I didn't take the Gravebuster, which I really should have. But doesn't matter. 'Cause I'm rich! Yeah, I'll find some type of medieval... It wouldn't be appropriate at all, but I could use the medieval music from Chrono Trigger. It just wouldn't be appropriate because it's too... Do I have that, though? Do I have all of the Chrono Trigger music? I don't think I do. I think I only have select Chrono Trigger songs. I do have, like, the whole Chrono Cross album, which I guess is interesting just because I don't really like Chrono Cross, but one of the only people that was working on both games, Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, was the music composer, so I guess it makes sense. He also did this weird game that I owned for PlayStation 2 that I never beat, but because I couldn't beat the final boss. It was one of... There are a few RPGs that I've beaten all the way to the final boss and just never beat the final boss and then stopped playing. It's happened a number of times now that I think about it. But, it was called, like, it was like a Japanese name, that's why I don't remember. It's like Tetsutsu, the Lost Soul or something. It's about this, guy who, he's a thief, I guess, and someone hires him to steal this ancient artifact. Unfortunately, that ancient artifact belongs to a god, so the god curses you, and he curses anyone who tries to go after this artifact. Like, you're not the first one that this has happened to. And it makes it so that your soul is separated from your body, and you find out that you can possess other people and help them with their problems by possessing them. Like, you can do things that they couldn't do because they lack the skill to do it. You notice he's deflecting all of my stuff. I don't know, it's a cool concept, and it's a pretty cool game. The combat system's kind of mad, though. It has random encounters, so I don't think I'll ever be playing it because it's not that amazing. But the music is great, and it sounds very Chrono Crossy. If I could just remember... I'm not going to remember to put any information about it in the description when I actually look what it is. But, the music to this game that I'm being very vague about is worth checking out. So good luck with that. I didn't actually realize that the same guy composed the music either. Except I just realized that I really liked the music, and then at one point I was like, it sounds like Chrono Cross's soundtrack. Like, it's very similar, just the beats. So, it's good. Also, this game kind of sucks when you play it without music. It does. I mean, the game doesn't say. It's way less enjoyable. So the Foom Shroom's power, because it also, just like the small mushrooms, has limited range. Like, let me see here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it shoots 4 in front of it. But if you use the plant food power, not only does it push people back like it's a hurricane, or I guess even a spike rock, which also has a similar effect. It goes across the entire screen. It pierces every enemy. It's usually, I think it's enough to kill a buckethead. I mean, this is going to be false because it's on a spike, but... Yeah, I think, yeah, it's definitely enough to kill a buckethead. It was still going, like, far after the buckethead was dead. It kills jerks that spin around. It probably kills the shovel guy, because I think its entire thing is that before the laser, it was kind of like a laser. In the original game, it was the best thing against screen zombies, which are no longer a thing even in the modern era. There's no screen zombies. But the Foom Shrooms would go through the screen and just kill them, so it made them a regular zombie. It's like, if you didn't do that, they were essentially a bucket head, if I remember correctly. But if you did do that, regular crap zombie. Alright. And again. Okay. Yeah, hopefully... You know what? Since I was talking about it, I'm not going to put the Chrono Trigger medieval thing. I'm going to find a song from that game, so you can see what I'm talking about. And it's going to sound all Chrono Trigger-y, maybe.
I didn't do that. I'm sorry, but this is the game I was talking about in case you want to look it up yourself.
Alright, one more until the Sunbeam. Now, if I was as 20 as 25... Should I do one more? Oh, and it's a special stage. One more. This is the last one. And we're ending it. Now, what is special about this stage? Plan your defense and defeat the zombies. Are you guys... They're not allowing me to bring the Gravebuster. These guys are here. So Foom Shroom needs to be part of my defense. I could use lasers. Foom Shroom's cheaper. So we're not doing that. And... Wheat Ulse. Probably... When do I get the magnet? I thought the magnet was a future stage thing, but I guess it's not. Huh. Weird. We want Foom Shrooms, we want Spike Rocks, and some type of defense, obviously. We'll use these guys. The only reason I use these guys instead of the better ones is that they're cheaper, and I'd rather have my money go into attacking things. Is there anything I can use to mix it up? This will be deflected by, the spinny guys also, so we don't want to do that. Huh. I mean, we could use temporaries to possibly gain advantages. It's possible. Yeah, maybe there'll be a chance to fit that in. Maybe I'll choose to use these guys as a defense instead. Alright, let's see here. These gravestones are going to make things far more annoying, first of all. And I didn't take any super long-range things, but... Let's just put these... Alright, I don't know if this is going to work out, but we're going to put these guys in the back row. And then I'm going to put the walls directly in front of them. Let's see how much money we got after that. Enough for a row of spikes, that's for sure. We'll weave these through. If they can be in front of these, that's good. The only disadvantage to doing this is that I don't have super long range things. That would be preferable. But that's just not how it's working out. And then, I think at key moments, I'll capture jerks. I like this. This is gonna work. There's also nothing to destroy these gravestones, which could be a problem once the necromancy thing happens, but that's fine. Also, the music's back. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's like, it adds and takes away. Like, the same ad can also turn the music back on. It's very confusing. Yep, necromancy's happening. I think I'm gonna blow these guys up once they get close enough. Yep. Because that'll kill two really annoying, jesters. And it killed a bunch of gravestones, so the necromancy's less effective. Also, let's protect that row for let's do it. I'll do it twice, except I'm not gonna use the plant food twice. Come on, get closer. Stop being lames. There we are. Oh god. A gigantic row of gravestones just appeared. Alright, you're on my side. Bam. Bam. Let's see how you do against a buckethead coney. Dead. Not that the buckethead didn't take some damage from that. Oh, he's going wild. I think we're just gonna... That's not what I meant to do. Meant to use a cherry bomb. Well, I guess the question now is, do I, yeah, let's do this. Cool. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I could have had one more cherry bomb. That might have been nice. Oh, well. I guess this is fine. Smash. Smash. Well, the jesters aren't even here yet, though. It's kind of lame. The only lane I'm worried about is this one. Yeah, that definitely kills bucketheads. Damn it. It's like I really just wish I had one more cherry bomb and I wasted it up by clearing that lane. That wasn't really worth it. Let's clear you. And then it'll be the final wave, I think, and it doesn't matter what happens, yeah. So now we're good. And these little spinny jerks can't do anything, because they're standing on spikes. If you spin on the spikes, it's just gonna hurt more. So take that. I just gotta wait for these guys to get over here. What's the dumbest looking lane? I guess the best defended lane is this one. Let's just shoot it up. And put this here to use up the rest of my sun, because why not? Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Alright. Oh! And then I can do this. So that makes things way easier. Let's get rid of these. Put this here. Alright, so now it's just... That didn't save me any time, because he was going to die anyway, because I'm piercing. Let's be, blink. So now he'll step on the spikes again. I wish I could just send another lawnmower. I can see why they didn't want you to send multiple lawnmowers, though that'd be quite powerful. And there we go. It's the Sunbeam. He's a happy little fella. Cursed to live in darkness. Alright, that's it. So we're gonna get my pinata here. Let's see. They've been giving me a piddling amount of seeds, though, which I'm not... Yeah, 2. It's always 2. It's gonna take 3 more of those. But now they're giving me for the... Huh. Do they not give me seeds when I don't have the plant? Maybe they changed that, too, because you definitely got seeds before you had plants previously. But yeah, definitely not doing that stupid epic... Oh, this is where you get the magnets from. Weirdly enough. In the Dark Ages. I guess that does make sense, though, because they have a extremely powerful buckethead zombie that wears knights helmets that are insane, so it makes sense that they'd have something to counter that. But that's that. Next episode we'll go further. This is a short stage. I think it's the shortest stage in the game. And they haven't yet added a crap ton of weird, super hard stages, so At level 10, I'll be halfway through, yeah. So that's that. Did I get... Why is the Almanac glowing again? Is it just that? It's always that. That will eternally mock me. I'm not spending $7 on you. And let's just do a little bit of watering. This guy's... Oh. Oh my. Well. It'll be ready for next time. I actually did a good job at using these things up this episode. Though I would really like more marigolds, because my funds are not as high as I wish they were. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. These are the people that supported my Patreon. If you'd like to also support it, you can go to Patreon.com/CrossKnights. I'm not going to mess it up this time. I'll see you later once again.